Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to look at another type of way to represent data in a picture form, and that will be with a line graph. So line graphs are useful for showing how one particular thing is changing over time. Let's take a look at how the tool works. So we've got line, and then it says line, spline, or step. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what a spline is, so I'm gonna click on it because I'm curious. Direction, horizontal, that means sideways, so I'm gonna go with that, like the horizon. You should have learned that in art, right? Background color is white. I'm okay with that. Appearance, 3D. Let's see what that's like. So far, I'm happy with everything I'm seeing. So I'm going to move on. Next. Add your data. Okay. Let's say that we were taking, let's do something scientific. So I was checking the temperature of the day. So graph title, I'll call it daily temperature change. And then I'll say a date, March 3rd, 2017. Grab a comma. All right, title background. I want the title background to have some color. I'll go with that. X-axis. Now, you should remember from math lessons in the past, maybe last year, maybe this year, the x-axis is the one that goes sideways. So that is simply going to be, let's call it hours. The y-axis is going to be temperature. And if you're going to be really scientific, you have to put in parentheses an F, because I'm going to use Fahrenheit. You have to tell people what temperature measure you're using, whether it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. So I'm going to do it with Fahrenheit, since that's what we're most familiar with. Source, I don't have any source for this. I like that gloss effect, so I'm going to click yes. Data set, one item. No, definitely not. I'm going to pick 12. So I'm going to imagine that we're checking the time and temperature every hour for 12 hours. Alright, so item name. Let's pretend that we started checking it at 8 o'clock a.m. And I'll start filling this in below. 9 o'clock a.m. $10 o'clock a.m. You know what? I'm going to cut that a.m. 11 a.m. 12. Whoops. Where is it? There it is. 12. 12, I said. p.m. 1 p.m. Oh, I'm getting smarter. Watch this. I'm going to cut the colon, the 2 zeros, and the PM, and I'm going to use that to paste. 4 p.m. There we go. That'll be faster. 5 p.m. 6, paste. 7, paste. There we go. Alright, we're going to make up our imaginary temperatures now. Let's pretend that in the morning it was 24 degrees. At 9 o'clock, let's say the temperature had crept up to 30. By 10, it was 33. By 11 o'clock, we'll let's say it jumped to 38. Sun is really warming things up. We'll go with 44 degrees. Let's make a big jump to 50. And we're going to hover around 50. By 3 p.m., the sun is starting to get a little lower in the sky, so we'll knock it back a little bit to 48. 4 p.m., we'll do 46. We'll go 44. All right, 5 p.m. is right around getting close to sunset at this time of year, so at 6, it's going to be kind of dark. So I'll knock the temperature down even harder to 40, and then by 7, let's say it was 38. All right, so my data is entered. Click Next. Label time. Show labels, yes. Prefix, suffix, no worries. I think I am happy with all of that. Font, this time I'm going to go with the stencil looking letters. Click Next. And, ooh, look at that. Oh, that's the 3D graph. Okay, not a fan of the 3D personally, but it's up to you. So at the bottom I've got hours. Maybe I should have said time. I don't know. It's okay. And then you see my different hours listed down here. Temperatures listed vertically. And then you can see that as the day went on, temperature was rising. And then when you start to get into the afternoon, temperature's gently going down. Alright, so if you ever want to make any changes, and let's say I do, I don't like that 3D look of the line. I'm going to go back toward the beginning. I think it was, there's 3D appearance. Make sure I'm on the right page though. Yeah, it's the line category. So I'm going to change that to 2D. And otherwise I'm pretty happy with it. Next. Next. I got my graph. There we go. Alright, now submitting it. Click Next. Sender, you put your name. Email, it's going to be me. You know me. Put my email in there, and then you hit Submit. Once you hit Submit, it will send a copy to me, and you're pretty much done. Next, the Next button down here is not going to change. Alright, so submit those new line graphs to me. Can't wait to see them. Good luck and have fun experimenting.